So, good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. Welcome back to another live Arsenal transfer news update. We're here again every single day, guys. You know how it rolls. This transfer news today. We'll talk about. There's not much transfer news today, to be honest. So, it's maybe a bit shorter than it is before, but there is one transfer news that we've got to get. And this title of the video, people. Timothy Castagne. I mean, seriously, we're going to get on my thoughts to him in a minute. But Timothy Castagne, heavily linked with Arsenal transfer news, and when I mean heavily, I'm talking about many newspaper articles are really pushing this out there. You don't really get this usually, and unless it's like, got some, significance of truth, to the story. But we're talking about Timothy Castagne to Arsenal, and then we're also going to talk about a bit about Kieran Tierney being told he's going to be on the bench if he just signed for Newcastle, as well as Goodwin as well, because there's an update on his future. But there's no news about Declan Rice today. There's no news about Caicedo. It's just the same old. Arsenal, we're ready to put in a bid, so why haven't we done it yet? But that's all the news about that. But yeah, as always, people, thanks to everyone who is always tuning into these, transfer updates, do this every single day. So I'll be back again later today with another pre-recorded video, as always. Tomorrow, Tuesday, obviously, we've got the, of course, Spain, Italy preview. I will be supporting the Italians for the Nations League, guys. I do support Italy, so I'm going to be doing a preview. I still got a Spain fan, so it's just for me on my own. Probably, but yeah, make sure as always, guys, leave your comments down below. Please let me know your thoughts on Timothy Castagne if you're watching the playback as well, because for me, let's just get into it, people. Let's just share the screen. We're going to read this first news article from the Mail Online. Let's share the screen, people, and let's get into this, people, because yeah, hopefully, can you guys see the screen? It's not a bit long. Come on, hurry up. Here we go then. Arsenal open talks with Leicester to sign defender Timothy Castagne after the Foxes' relegation from the Premier League, as they're going to seek a backup option to Real Valladolid's Ivan Flanessa. Ivan Flanessa, by the way, is going to Borussia Dortmund, so yeah, that's pretty much off. There's bullet points here. Arsenal open talks with Leicester over defender Timothy Castagne. Castagne is Arsenal's second choice right back behind Ivan Flanessa. He's going to be first choice now because, as I said, Flanessa's leaving. He's going Dortmund. Belgian defender Castagne could, pardon me, guys. Belgian defender Castagne could be among higher-profile Leicester departures. So yeah, let's get into it. Arsenal reported looking to strike a deal for Leicester defender Timothy Castagne. According to journalists, I'm not going to read his name or her, whoever gender it is. Arsenal have opened talks with Leicester about signing the right back. Castagne is seen as Arsenal's second choice target in the position behind Real Valladolid's Flanessa, who is also wanted by Borussia Dortmund. Following Leicester's relegation from the top flight, Castagne could be amongst the players to leave the Foxes. Castagne made 37 league appearances for Leicester this season. He's played 112 times for the High Overall since joining from Atalanta in 2020. Let's keep reading. Capped over 30 times by Belgium, Castagne can also be used as a left back if needed. Oh yes, the versatility. Gets in a bit of versatility, guys. He's versatile. But yeah, Ben White, who was previously previously mainly a centre back, was Arsenal's first choice right back this season, as we know. Played really well this season, Ben White. However, Arsenal lacked depth in that position, with Tomiyasu struggling with injuries, while Cedric was allowed to join Fulham on loan. There's set to be some high-profile departures from Leicester this summer. Ulis Jimenez has already joined Aston Villa. Madison is a target for Newcastle and Tottenham. Sayonchu, Bertrand, Ryan Bertrand, Iosi Perez, Amate, Mendy, mate, they're getting rid of everyone in it. They're going to have a proper rebuild for the Championship. Harvey Barnes is another one who could depart as well. But yes, that is reported by the Daily Fail. The Daily Fail have reported this. There's another one that I wanted to read as well. Probably pretty similar, but let's get on the other article, people, because there's another newspaper that's been talking about this as well. There's actually multiple, but these are the main ones I picked out. So, yes, this one here, right? No, this is the wrong one. This is about Kieran Tierney. We can talk about him in a minute. This one, let me have a look. StreamYard. This one here. This one's by the Daily Express. They're all daily, mate. I accept. Right. So this one here, people, yeah. Arsenal transfer could develop quickly as Mikel Arteta identifies a defence solution. Let's keep reading. Arsenal's move for Leicester star Timothy Castagne could develop quickly, and that's just lagging. According to reports, Belgium is now said to be a concrete option as Mikel Arteta looks to strengthen at fullback. Is that it? No, it ain't. Arteta is keen to sign a versatile defender this summer. Of course, he is. Castagne played at both right back and left back during his spell at Leicester, so he fits the bill. The Foxes' relegation from the Premier League is likely to see a number of high-profile departures. Castagne has just 2 years remaining on his contract and could be one of the first players heading through the exit door at the King Power Stadium. Arsenal used Ben White at right back for the majority of the season, while Alexander Zinchenko has made the left back spot his own since joining from Manchester City. Tomiyasu struggles with injury. Yeah, that's pretty much similar to what the other article said. That's pretty much that, isn't it? That is pretty much that. So, yeah, Arsenal want Castagne, people, right? We want this Castagne. Why? Honestly, no, I'm sorry, right? People think I'm being negative or harsh. The truth is, yeah, this guy got relegated for a reason. He's a big part why Leicester got relegated, in my opinion. Man can't defend. Oh, but don't worry, because he's got the versatility. He's very versatile. He can play right back, left back, centre back, CDM, right wing. He's very versatile, so that's why everyone's going to hype this guy up. Why are we hyping this guy up? He's shit. No, I'm sorry. No disrespect to him, yeah, but he's useless. He's useless. You know, I thought we were going to be in Champions League, yeah? This is what everyone's telling me this. Don't worry, Josh. Don't worry. Arsenal will be in the Champions League next season. We can attract bigger players. If that's the case, then why are we not going to get Cancelo then? Why can't we go and get Cancelo then? You know, we're meant to be in the Champions League to attract bigger players. Go and get Cancelo. But once again, we're getting dross as always. I said this is going to happen, people, yeah? And people say, oh, you're getting ahead of yourself. Windows not even opened yet. Yeah, that's bollocks. You know, Liverpool, clubs are doing business, yeah? Liverpool done their business. PSG are doing business. They're all doing it before the one even starts, yeah? End of the day, right? If we sign Castagne, our fans will hype this man up like he's the next coming of Dani Alves. And that's a fact. We did it with Tomiyasu when we signed Tomiyasu. Look how that one turned out. Right? If we sign Castagne, our fans will hype this guy up like he's the next Dani Alves. I'm telling you that right now. Right? What happens to these world-class players that we was meant to be getting? This is what's going to happen, yeah? We'll sign Declan Rice, yeah? Great signing, cool. And then the rest of the players will be this guy like Castagne playing right back, people like Sacha Boey, that Turkish geezer from Fenerbahce. Like, there's going to be players like, I don't know. Yeah, look, Castagne, he'll be all right back. We'll sign Sacha Boey. We'll sign that Turkish guy. And then we'll sign like a Brazilian and Declan Rice. And people would end up rating the transfer window, 8, 9 out of 10. Castagne's useless. Mate, I've got eyes. People have eyes. I've watched Leicester this season. I've watched him. He's played multiple games for Leicester this season. And he's one of the main reasons why they've been relegated, because he can't defend. All right? He can't defend. I don't want him anywhere near Arsenal. Oh, but he's versatile. He's versatile. I honestly don't care. I just want a proper right back. Give me Cancelo, a proper right back, please. Like, how is this man going to benefit us in any way, shape, or form? Listen, Ben White's better than this guy. Ben White is clear of Castagne. Tomiyasu's clear of Castagne. Cedric Suarez is probably on the same level as Castagne. Why are we getting this player from Leicester? At least you go and shop at Leicester, yeah? They've been relegated, right? Go and get James Maddison from Leicester or Harvey Barnes. Why are we getting Castagne? He's useless. He's dog shit. I'm sorry, he is. People say I'm harsh. Yeah, people say, oh, you know, if he's signing, you got back him and all that stuff. You know, get behind him. Like Jorginho, you didn't want Jorginho, but look how well he worked out. All that stuff. End of the day, this guy, winning Champions League, he's not going to benefit us one bit. He's useless, mate. He's a championship player at best, and that is where he belongs right now, and that is where he's going to be belonging because he's useless. I don't care if he plays with Belgian national football team, right? I don't care if he made 50 caps, right? He's not good enough for Arsenal. Simple as that. I've got eyes, people. I've seen Leicester. I've watched them play quite a lot this season. I watched the Premier League, so I have watched them play. I've watched this guy play, right? And he's useless. Man can't defend. Man can't attack. Man can't even head the ball. Yeah? He's honestly useless. I don't want him anywhere near Arsenal. He's rubbish. Oh, he is. This is what happens every single window, though. You know, we're going to sign one elite player, and that'll be Declan Rice. But then we're going to sign a bunch of dross, like Castagne, like Sacha Bowie. All these dross players, and then we'll sign one good player, Declan Rice, and then everyone will get on the hype train again, and then we'll realise, oh, shit. You know, when something happens next season, we'll say we bottle something, or we get knocked out in the Champions League early or whatever. Oh, shit, what a shit window. Oh, yeah, you finally realise that now, didn't you? But then these same people will rate the window. If we sign Declan Rice, Castagne, and a bunch of other youth players, which is simply not good enough and not going to benefit us in any way, shape, or form, they'll still rate it a 9, 8 out of 10 window. I don't want this guy anywhere near Arsenal. Go and get a proper right back, right? This, you know, Ben White's better than this guy. Tomiyasu's better than this guy. Cedric's better than this guy. I don't want him, right? I want a proper right back. Go and get Cancelo. If not Cancelo, then go to Napoli and get Di Lorenzo. This is the whole point why we're in the Champions League, people, yeah? To attract bigger players. Well, this is what I got told. To attract bigger players, yeah? All right. So how comes we signed Aubameyang when we was not in the Champions League then? How comes we signed Lacazette when we wasn't in the Champions League then? How comes we signed Partey when we wasn't in the Champions League then? Like, who's the other one we signed who wasn't in the Champions League? You know, yeah, even someone like Gabriel Jesus from Man City, we was not in the Champions League, and he still came. So this whole thing, it can attract bigger players. Yeah, I hear what you guys are saying. Yeah, people say, yeah, I believe it can attract bigger players, but why are we not attracting bigger players then? Why are we getting right backs like Castagne at the club? Because this story is for me, I feel like there's truth in this story because many articles are reporting this, and you don't really usually get that. You usually get a few, like, you know, say that the Daily Fail, like they'll report something and that'll be it. But you know, you got the Express reporting it, you got the Sun, you got the Mail, you know, the Daily Fail. There's many articles reporting this, which suggests to me this could be a bit of truth in this story. And I would not be surprised if we are looking at this guy at all. This is a typical Arteta / Edu signing. It's a typical Edu signing. It is a typical Edu signing. I'm sorry. We'll sign Declan Rice and we sign this kid. Let me say something. At least go to Leicester and actually go and get Maddison, who's actually world class and actually is elite level player, or Harvey Barnes, for example, right? Or I mean, we could have got Tielemans, right? I would have taken Tielemans, but now he's gone to Unai Emery's Aston Villa. Castagne's rubbish, people. He can't defend. I'm sorry, we can't have one left back in Zinchenko who can't defend, and we can't have a right back who can't defend. We're going to be screwed. Could you imagine this guy in the Champions League against Vinicius Junior? Could you imagine this guy against Leroy Sané in the Champions League? Could you imagine this guy against Ansu Fati or Rafinha or whoever Barcelona play on the left-hand side? He will get absolutely ripped apart. We need Cancelo. All right, fine. Cancelo wants to move abroad. Fine. Go and get me Di Lorenzo then. Like, there's right backs out there. Denzel Dumfries from Inter Milan. Like, go and get any right back apart from this geezer. Yeah, Ivan Flandessa is going to Borussia Dortmund. He was our first choice right back. Never heard of the geezer. This guy is useless, people. Oh, but he's versatile. Oh, he's versatile. That is why. This is why he's gonna get hyped up, yeah. Because look, his name's Castagne. He's got a cool name, yeah. He plays for Belgium, right? He's versatile, and our fans will think he's the next prime Dani Alves. That's what I've seen on Twitter from my own fans. Oh, I'll take Castagne because he's very versatile. This man is not going to benefit us in any way, shape, or form, people. I'd rather Cedric over this guy, and I'm being serious about that. Right, and you got some of my thoughts on Cedric. I'd rather Cedric over this guy. He's useless, people. If anyone rates him, then please try and change my mind. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I mean, let me check some of these stats here at Leicester. Because, look, I know he's a right back. Like, not really goals and assists, but let me just see how many games he played for Leicester last season, which resulted in them getting relegated, by the way. Let's have a look. Guys, let me get these stats up, right? Key rating Laban is up. I'm sorry, I don't want this guy. And if anyone does, then please change my mind. Please change my mind, people. Why you want this guy? I'd love to know. Obviously, everyone's entitled to their opinion, so please let me know why he's good. You know? Because I think he's useless, in my opinion. So anyone in the chat, let me know why. And I will get through your chats in a minute. But, yeah, Timothy Castagne. Let's check transfer market, yeah? Let's see how many games he played with this relegation Leicester side. Because for me, he was a big part on why they got relegated. Because he can't defend. Right, here he is. Castagne transfer market. Let's take a look at how many games he played, yeah? Take a look at how many games he played. Guys, I will be talking about Kieran Tierney and Gundogan in a minute as well. All right, Castagne, he's won one FA Cup in his career. Right, he plays for Belgium, obviously. We know that. He can play right back, right midfield, left back, centre back, whatever. All right, that's cool. He's very versatile. Okay, cool. He's 28. He's 28 years old as well. He's 28 years old. Man is 28 years old, people. What happens to Project Youth? 28. We want Castagne, who's 28 years old. I thought he was younger. I thought he was like 23. I didn't realise he was 28. Anyway, his stats. He played 37 games this Premier League season, by the way. Yeah, 37 games this Premier League season. He's got 2 goals. He's got 3 assists for a right back. Whatever, right? The point is you got relegated, mate. You can't defend. Simple as that. And you're 28 years old. I don't want him anywhere near Arsenal. Honestly, I'd honestly rather Cedric. I'd honestly rather Cedric, people. I don't want Castagne anywhere near Arsenal. Simple as that. 37 games played for Leicester this season in the Premier League. You know, can't defend. He's 28 years old, right? Don't want him. Simple as that. All right, let's move on before I keep talking about this guy, Castagne geezer. Let's go to the next story. I will big up everyone in the chat as well. We'll brief your comments in a minute. But yeah. Let's go to the next story, and it's about my left back. Now, this is what I call a proper defender, yeah? This is who I call a proper defender, who can actually defend. He plays left back, yeah? And we got to keep him. Look, there he is. Look at him. He's on the bench. Why is he on the bench, people? Why is my man Katie on the bench? But yeah, basically, Kieran Tierney's been told he would only feature on the bench for Newcastle, where he'll leave Arsenal this summer. What's a Newcastle thinking? Do they think Dan Burn is better than Kieran Tierney? They think Dan Burn's better than Kieran Tierney. Are they on crack? Anyway, the Scottish international is tempted by the idea of joining Eddie Howe's side following their qualification for the Champions League. There's significant interest in the former Celtic defender who has lost his place in starting lineup to influential Alexander Zinchenko. Influential? How's he influential? He can't defend. Newcastle have been alerted to his situation in North London, and it's understood that the 26-year-old consider an offer from the Magpies. Arsenal, however, are in a strong bargaining position. Tierney still has 3 years to run on his contract. They want more than 25 mil they paid in the player 2019. Yeah, we should sell him for about 60 mil, by the way. That's how much he's worth. Still former Newcastle midfielder, believes the Scotland star will struggle to. What are you on about? He's clear of Dan Burn. What, mate? Who's this? Who is this? Who is this Newcastle midfielder? He's chatting bollocks. He's levels above Dan Burn. Yeah. Look, don't get me wrong. Dan Burn's been superb for Newcastle. Yeah. Dan Burn's been amazing for Newcastle. But to say Tierney won't get over him, are they on crack? Yeah, he's played very well, but Tierney's better. If Tierney goes Newcastle, would be part-time player at Arsenal. Would it be any different to Newcastle? Yeah, who actually play week in, week out, mate. The defence and back four have been sensational this season. I can understand why Eddie Howe wanted him. He's a very good player to have in your squad, but it remains to see if he's happy to say he would get above. Guys, do you not agree he will get above Dan Burn? Surely. Dan Burn's good, yeah? But he's slow. Can Dan Burn cross a ball? Like, to be fair, Dan Burn is good defensively, but can he cross a ball? Tierney can cross a ball. But yeah, apparently Kieran Tierney told bench role awaits and Newcastle season transfer exit. At the end of the day, right? You guys are my thoughts on Tierney. You got to keep him. We got to keep this man. Or if not, send him for 60 million, yeah? You know, at the end of the day, right? He would walk into that Newcastle squad, and that's a fact. He would walk into that Newcastle squad, and that is a fact in my opinion. Right? The simple thing is, yeah, is people think Dan Burn's better than Kieran Tierney. Like, what? Are they on something? Are they on something? At the end of the day, Tierney's got to stay, people, and I said this so many times before. You know, Tierney can defend. Tierney can cross the ball. You know, and every time Tierney does get a chance, he takes his chance. Like in Europa League, for example, against Zurich, when he got a rare start, he scored a goal. He scored an absolute banner, and then since then, he got dropped. Why? Why has Tierney been treated like this? Why has Tierney been treated like this? And we want players like Castagne over Tierney. Like, it doesn't make sense. It honestly doesn't make sense. Like, seriously, man. We're gonna sell Tierney, right? It's gonna happen. Arteta clearly don't rate Tierney. I have no idea why. It's funny how Arteta is getting rid of all the Emery players, isn't it, though? Like, it's funny how Arteta is getting rid of like all the Emery and Wenger players. Like, you know, Emery signed Tierney, Emery signed Pepe, you know, Emery signed Wenger signed Aubameyang, my bad. And then Wenger signed Lacazette. He's gone now. You know, who else did Emery sign? Leno, you know, he's Torreira, Guendouzi, David Luiz, you know. It's funny how Arteta got rid of all of them, and now Tierney's probably one of the last ones standing. For me, we keep Tierney. You know, for me, you're gonna have to keep Tierney because, or if not, we got to sell him for like 60 mil. I mean, let me check how much transfer market rates him at, and how much transfer market thinks he's worth. Because this guy's been treated very harshly, in my opinion, at Arsenal. When he does step up, he never gets a run of games like Zinchenko does. I said this before, guys. Zinchenko, right? Bro is not a left back. Bro plays everywhere but left back. Bro can't defend. He's very good with the ball. He's one of the best with the ball, attacking wise. He should be a midfielder, Zinchenko. That's why he plays for Ukraine. But anyway, look at this, by the way. Look at hold on a minute. I've got to show you this, yeah? We want to sell this guy. Right? What happens to the winning mentality? What happens to the winning mentality in this squad, yeah? This winning mentality. Look how many trophies my man's won in his career. Let me share this, right? Let me share this. 1 second. Look how many trophies my man's won in his career. And we want to sell this. We want to sell this guy, right? FA Cup of Arsenal, Community Shield of Arsenal, 5 Scottish Cups, 3 Scottish Cups, and another 3 Scottish Cups. Wait, is there any more? Because there's arrows pointing, so I'm guessing he's won a bit more. But yeah, he's valued at 25 million. Exactly how much we signed him for, wasn't it? But yeah, what's happened here? Yeah, 25 million. Yeah, look, so he's won an FA Cup of Arsenal, Community Shield of Arsenal. 5-time Scottish champion, by the way. Yeah, look, I get it's the Scottish League or whatever. Cool. Right? 3-time Scottish Cup winner, Scottish League Cup winner. Like, bro is a serial winner, pretty much. And we want to get rid of him. What happens to the winning mentality that's going to boost the squad to win the Premier League title? What happens to that? I don't understand why we're getting rid of Kieran Tierney. Look, he's worth 25 million, people. That was last updated March 16th. For me, we got something for anything less than 40 million is a disgrace, in my opinion. But yeah, stats this season, he's made 27 appearances, but they're not all starts, by the way. They're not all starts. Europa League, look, he's got a goal and assist. He's played most Europa League games. You can see 64% minutes for there. FA Cup, he made 2 appearances. Carabao Cup, he made 1 appearance. But yeah, look, end of the day, right? This way, he played left back, centre back, and I never knew he could play left midfield. There you go. You learn something every single day, don't you? But end of the day, man, we got to keep this guy. We got to keep him, man. I'm sorry, and I'm not saying this because I got a Tierney shirt and he's my favourite player. The point is that he can defend, and he's a proper left back. And if we do sell him, are we really going to settle with Zinchenko playing left back next season in the Champions League, for example? You know, Zinchenko against Rafinha will be peak. Zinchenko against Gnabry will be peak. Against Kvaratskhelia will be peak. Like, for me, Zinchenko is very, very good as a midfielder. Hence why he plays for Ukraine. Zinchenko is very, very good with his feet, you know, and when he does attack and you know, he's passing and technically he's very, very good. Defensively, he's shocking, out of position all the time. So for me, we've got to keep Tierney. All right, let's go to the final story, guys, and I'll go through your comments down below. But let me go through this. Where we at? We'll talk about Gundogan. This one's getting very unrealistic as the days go on. Day by day is going very realistic. But this is from the mighty Talksport. Arsenal chief. Oh, come on. I don't consent for what, mate? Hurry up. Arsenal chief drops Ilkay Gundogan transfer hint as Man City hero addresses his future. Man City star Gundogan insists he is yet to make a final decision on his future, but Arsenal fans have been given hope. The midfielder lifted the Champions League, yet we know well done to City, they won the treble. The 32-year-old has been a crucial player in Man City's remarkable campaign, with the focus now turning to his contract situation. Gundogan may have played his last final game with his current deal expiring this month. Pardon me, guys. Leading to interest from Arsenal, Barcelona, and Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, he's former club in it, Borussia Dortmund. But the German did not confirm a departure after the Champions League triumph, he told ESPN. I haven't decided my future yet. Mertesacker is now head of Arsenal's academy. Believe the victory in Europe's biggest competition could have paved the way for a move to North London. Speaking as a pundit for German broadcaster, Mertesacker speculated the victory in the Champions League could lead Gundogan, saying, "Okay, mission accomplished." Bro thinks he's playing Call of Duty. Man thinks he's in Call of Duty, innit? Mission accomplished. Mission passed, like it's in GTA San Andreas or something. He then added, "I think clubs are queuing. Arteta knows him and will probably have him broken off contact. We're in a good position. I think he'll let us think in first and then choose from one of the 4 clubs." Well, yeah, look, the clubs in for him. Obviously, Barcelona, Arsenal, Dortmund, and I think it's to say at Man City. I reckon he's going to be leaving Man City, people. I reckon he's going to leave Man City, and he's going to go Barcelona. That is for me, he's an ideal destination, in my opinion. I just think playing with Xavi, you know, over there in Barcelona, right? That's what I see. I mean, if we could sign him on a free transfer, it'd be a very good signing. Don't get it twisted. You know, a good one for me. As I said before, guys, I honestly love him at Arsenal. I think he's world class. But you know, do you guys really see Arsenal signing him? You know, look, and at the end of the day, right? He's a player that I would love at Arsenal. You know, he's an elite level player. I mean, just look at him. Look at his career. Look what he's done for Man City. He's World Cup winner as well. So you know, for me, he's another one I would definitely take, 100%. You know, and that'd be a very good bit of business, in my opinion. To get him on a free transfer, that is a bargain. You know, for a player like Gundogan, I know he's getting on a little bit, but you know, I'd rather him. I'd definitely rather him over someone like, I don't know, like I don't know, like a more inexperienced midfielder, to be honest. Obviously, you get Declan Rice and Caicedo, but him as well on top of that, that'd be very, very good. But I'm going to quickly check for Brizio, because just to see if he's released any Arsenal news. I doubt he has, though. But yeah, let me check for Fabrizio Romano. Just talking about Chelsea, I mean, the Arsenal news today, right? The Arsenal news today, right, is literally nothing. It's literally boring today, man. There's literally nothing to do with Arsenal today. There's no news whatsoever, which worries me a lot. We literally got two days till the window does open, so Jamie Simmons is still the same. Reece Nelson signed a new contract. We know about that, obviously. There's issue. That is it, people. That is all the news today. It's kind of mad, isn't it? It's kind of mad. But let me get through these final comments, and then I'll wrap it up, people. My man Jordan, as always, absolutely real one. Always tunes in. How you doing, Jordan? My favourite transfers. Come on, big up yourself. I prefer my German to join Arsenal. Yes. Not Castagne. I hate him. He's rubbish. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Big up man Luca as well. Yeah, literally, all we've got in the chat is Luca and Jordan. Real ones, as always, people. Big up to you. Castagne is an answer for me. No chance, mate. No chance. No chance. But this is the thing, Luca. Our fans will hype him up to be the next coming of Dani Alves. It's simple as that. Fan not for me. Of course, man. At least go to Leicester and actually get a good player like James Maddison or Harvey Barnes, for example, or Tielemans. Like, I don't even know. Leroy Sané, Gnabry. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Jordan. Facts. You know, if you think about it, can you imagine a Castagne against someone like Kvaratskhelia from Napoli? You know, Vinicius Junior, Sane. You know, like Ansu Fati. You know, Rafinha. Like whoever Barcelona player on the left hand side. Can you imagine? I don't know who's another team. Neymar. You know, against Castagne. Like, how's he going to benefit us in any way? Sadio Mane. Oh, yes, Mane as well. I forgot about him. Cancelo, Di Lorenzo, or Dumfries. Di Lorenzo for me. Oh, yeah, Pavard's no one. I forgot about him. He's a good player. Yeah, I'll take him any day. Of course I would. Of course I'll take Pavard, guys. Yeah, but Rafael Leao signed a new contract, Jordan. And Giroud's just dead. He's injury prone. Who? Castagne? Pavard coming to Liverpool. Oh, really? There you go, then. There you go. He is crap. All right, Kieran Tierney, that's fat Josh Bro. Kieran Tierney can defend him better than that lazy Timothy Castagne. Yeah, exactly. Facts. Madison's guy in Newcastle. Yeah, Castagne is injury prone. And he's useless, Luca. No, but this is the thing, Luca. Our fans want to see you hyping up like he's like the next prime Dani Alves. Like, it's simple as that. This is a classical, typical Edu signing as well, by the way. It's a typical Edu signing because we'll sign Declan Rice, yeah, and that'll be it. And then we'll sign Castagne, Sasha Bowie, you know, that Turkish youngster, this unproven Brazilian youngster. You know, like, it's simply not going to be enough. I did my video on this the other day, yeah. I said 200 million is a disgrace. And I feel a bit of, I don't know, sympathetic towards Edu. Because he's only been given 200 million to spend. But at the same time, when you've got at least 200 million to spend, and you're getting players like Castagne out of it, that's just a disgrace, Edu, yeah? That is honestly a disgrace. Go and get Declan Rice and Caicedo. Do you know what I mean, guys? We need both of them. We honestly need both of them, but we ain't going to get both of them. We'll get one, and that'll be Declan Rice. You know, and you know, losing Granit Xhaka. Okay, let's say for instance, yeah, and you know, pray to God this doesn't happen, obviously. But what if Declan Rice gets injured on the first game of the season? So you should say, you know, on his debut, you know, he picks up a bad injury or whatever. He's out for a few months or whatever. So you're telling me, yeah, that we've got Partey and El Neni to carry on the rest of the season with. say if Partey got injured, which he has this season, you're telling me we've got El Neni and Declan Rice as our two in midfield next season? Like, I'm sorry, right? We need depth, people. We need depth, and we're not in the Champions League to make the numbers up. We're going to be in pot 2, right? I've worked out the group stage. We can get a really hard group with Barcelona and AC Milan in it, and Shakhtar Donetsk or whoever. And then we can get a really favourable group with Feyenoord, Arsenal, bloody Young Boys, and Salzburg. I don't care what group we get, but we've got to compete in it. Honestly, we've got to compete in it, people, because if we don't, there's literally no point, is there? There's literally no point in being in there. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the news today, people. That's pretty much all the news today. I'll be back again later today, just with a few pre-recorded videos, because today's Monday, innit? Tomorrow I'm live for, obviously, the Italy versus Spain, Forza Italia, Forza Azzurri, Italy versus Spain preview and lineups for that one. That will probably be maybe same time as this. Maybe same time same time as this tomorrow, Tuesday. And then maybe actually I might change that to the evening. And hopefully tomorrow we get some more chance news to talk about. Because today there's barely anything. So yeah, we did shot 2 more days till the window opens, guys. Let me know all your thoughts, people. Let me know all your thoughts down below. What we spoke about, obviously Castagne. I don't want him. But let me know your thoughts on Castagne. I'd love to see you guys. Hopefully you guys can change my mind on the player and why we should and why it will be beneficial to Arsenal. Then please let me know, and please comment down below your thoughts on Castagne. Also, comment your thoughts about Kieran Tierney as well. Do you guys think Kieran Tierney should be a bench player when he joins Newcastle? Do you think he will be on the bench when he joins Newcastle? Because I disagree. I reckon he'll be playing week in, week out. And also a little bit about Goodogan as well, guys, towards the end. Let me know your thoughts on that. And do you think he'll come to Arsenal? I personally think he's going to go to Barcelona. And finally, guys, let me know what you expect from the transfer window, or only 200 million to spend. Do you think Arsenal will get both Declan Rice and Caicedo? And what would be your ideal transfer window as an Arsenal fan? Let me know everything down below, guys. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in as always, people. And of course, we'll see you guys later for another pre-recorded video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another live stream. Take care, people. Enjoy the rest of your Mondays. And yes, we're out of it, people. Please, Edu, do not sign Castagne. Please go on and sign Cancelo or Di Lorenzo. Please sign both Declan Rice and Caicedo. Please do it, Edu. Please win the league next season. Please win the Champions League next season. We're out of it, people. Take care. God bless. Bye for now.